Believe it or not, this is the face of a kickboxing world champion. Kathy Long is the reigning women's featherweight champion, and she's a dangerous lady inside the ring. She met undefeated Canadian Nora Daigle earlier tonight in a non-title bout.
Begin. This crowd in Lake Tahoe has anticipated this fight between the four-time world champion Kathy Long in the red and Nora Daigle out of Ottawa, Canada, quite a bit. Kathy, with his 4 titles, likes to get inside and punch, but as we've already seen here, Chuck and Joe, she already possesses a great deal of kicking skill. Kathy, 27 years of age, from Bakersfield, California. As a matter of fact, we'll be heading into Chuck Norris's business, the movie business, very shortly. We'll talk about that before it's over. Technique you see her so far, Chuck, in the early goings here.
Well, Kathy's a very aggressive fighter, and she likes to take the fight to her opponent, and that's what Nora's going to have to be able to weather, is those fights like that. She has a tremendous spinning bottom fist, and if she had connected there, the fight would have been over right then and there.
One of the things Nora Daigle indicated, she has to use her legs more. She's known as a boxer, and you can see that Kathy Long has the first knockdown of the fight of Nora Daigle.
Daigle ran into a left jab, perfectly timed 1 minute into the round.
Daigle 7-0 with 4 knockouts. 15-1-1 for Kathy Long with 5 knockouts.
Daigle had, interestingly enough, said that she was going to have to come out and put the pressure on Kathy Long, and I think Kathy Long heard that and decided to turn the tables on her.
Chuck, it appeared that Kathy, you indicated, came out kicking very well early, and it really kind of took that game plan away from Nora.
Yeah, it is, but Nora's given a good battle here. She's not letting Kathy dictate the fight, and Nora's coming back in just as strong as Kathy is. So that's what she's going to have to do to make this a fight, is to get in there and battle it out with Kathy.
We do fight 2-minute rounds. We're under 30 seconds to go in round 1. This is a non-title fight, despite the fact that Kathy Long, who is attacking Nora Daigle on the ropes, is a 4-time champion and currently holds the women's featherweight belt. And there is the bell to end round 1. We're going into Nora Daigle's corner to see what's happening there.
You've got to kick to the body. You've got to kick. You're kicking up top and she's moving away and you're missing her. You can't stand there and watch her. You've got to hit her in the body. You keep your hands up. Kick to the body. Yep.
This is the knockdown, Chuck, that we saw early on, and quite obviously ran right into that.
Well, it shows the power of Kathy. You know, she has tremendous power in both hands. Just showed the power of jab, dropping a person, and that's not easy to do unless you've got tremendous power.
How many we
You saw Daigle trying to close the distance with her kick, and Kathy stepped in with perfect timing. We call it defensive stop punch, as you saw there. It stopped her forward momentum and actually dropped her. Good power.
The fight. Seconds out. Go.
This is round number 6. They're set for 8. Both fighters showing maybe the effects of fatigue here in the mountains at the end of round 5, and coming out in the 6th, hopefully, to catch their second blow. Big punches by Kathy Long, and she follows it up with a couple of round kicks.
Tremendous right hand. Tremendous.
Look at Daigle battle back in the corner here.
Let's go.
Another right hand over the top by Long. Daigle may have slipped one underneath.
Long seems to have Daigle's timing down right now. Daigle does not need to continue boring in, because when Kathy Long's got that kind of momentum, she needs to step back a second.
Long knocked off her feet as both exchange kicks simultaneously. No knockdown on either fighter.
Nora Daigle jumped over her to keep from stepping on her.
Yes.
Halfway through the 6th round, another slip.
Let's go.
It's considered a push by Truman Irving, not a knockdown.
Kathy landing that round kick to the face of...
She actually faked this round and going with a side. He actually caught her flush in the face. There's a real good technique on Kathy's part of throwing a side kick rather than a round kick. She's leaving herself open for the side to the head.
Let's go. Pick it up, ladies. Let's go.
Daigle keeps coming back, and Kathy Long keeps showing you different techniques.
Hold on. Take it from you. That's right. Get your hands going.
I have to admit, the first few times I watched women fight, it made my feet sweat, but today I'm looking at them just like I would anyone else. It's a great action.
Daigle just comes winging in there with
Daigle.
punches.
She's one tough fighter.
She comes from a family of 4 brothers and said she did a little sparring early on with them.
they're both extremely aggressive fighters, and they're both very good with their hands. You can see both of them have done a lot of boxing training. And they're both flexible with their legs, which is very important, and they can kick with both legs. So they're both are very versatile type fighters.
Nora Daigle indicated in her pre-fight interviews that she probably relied on her hands too much, that was the emphasis in the early part of her training. And I would think if there was an advantage here today, it would be Kathy Long's kicking skills plus her timing.
There's that side kick again.
Yes.
See, Nora's blocking for the round kick, leaves her face wide open for a side kick.
I think all three of us here at ringside, after watching maybe even the start of the first round, might not have expected to be here in round 8, because Nora Daigle really took some early punishment, but she has really persevered.
She is tough. She's one tough girl.
Don't hold. Fight out of that. Both hands are free. Let's go.
Kathy Long never reached the stage of frustration not being able to get Daigle out of there, but certainly she had to think to herself. She's taken some very, very good punches and kicks.
I've seen a lot of Kathy's fights, and this girl is one of the toughest fighters she's had to go against in her career.
And there's the bell, and the 8 rounds are complete here in Lake Tahoe. And the lift to victory by Eric Nolan.
After celebrating her unanimous victory, Kathy told Joe Corley about her plans outside the ring.
Now you're going to be doing the stunt double work for Michelle Pfeiffer in Batman 2. How's that feel? Excited?
It's very exciting. Not to mention the money's going to be outstanding as well. But I'm really looking forward to it. It's the first time I've ever done anything like that, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun.